In today's video, we're diving into some hard truths about black men that could change the way you think. Stick around because what Mr. Samuel said here might just open your eyes.
40 years you've had, and I'm one black man on a YouTube channel, and even yourself on YouTube, you're telling me you haven't been to a black woman's channel and said, ask them to do the things you're talking to me about. Sabrina, unmute yourself. Hello? Yes. What's your disagreement?
There's a lot that black women do go through with black men, and I feel like you're not addressing it. Like you're just breezing over it and going straight into just bashing black women. I don't know.
How old are you?
I'm 24.
24. From 1981 to 2015, are you aware what was happening on popular media, daytime TV, movies?
Yes.
Black women have been able to have the public square, the town hall, to make The Color Purple, Waiting to Exhale, Sally Jessy Raphael, Oprah, Rolanda, you name it, daytime TV for decades. Judge shows, Maury, to sit there and tell the world black men ain't shit. So, due respect, ma'am, one black man on a YouTube channel in 2020 simply stating for 6 months issues that men are having. I find it rather rich that you guys are so upset about it when you've had 40 freaking years.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I just feel like even that, though, that's not something to be proud of. It's a terrible depiction of our lives.
Really? So why don't you show me the channels of the women like yourself who are going to shout down the women who call black men dusty, crusty, down low, dominated, beta male? Show me the women use the channels. I mean, I'm quite sure since you found me, I'm sure you have to see them. And I would love to hear some of the times I want to see the comments you make in their comment section saying, you're just talking about our black men like they're not worth nothing. You tell me you do this. I know you got to do this. You don't?
Make negative comments?
No. Go to the women who make negative comments about black men and ask them to put some balance in or chastise them or tell them it's not right. I know you got to do that.
Okay, I think that's valid. Like we can talk about balance.
No, I'm saying, but do you do that? The answer is no.
I agree.
Okay, so, and there are 50 times more channels out. 50 times more channels out there for women saying that about men versus me. So I think you're bashing me.
Okay,
you're focusing on me when I'm in the minority. Men's channels and platforms are small. Oh yes, ma'am, I am. Oh yes, ma'am. 40 years. 40 years. 40 years. 40 years you've had. And I'm one black man on a YouTube channel. And even yourself on YouTube, you're telling me you haven't been to a black woman's channel and said, ask them to do the things you're talking to me about. See, you guys have no problem shouting a man down who says something, but you won't go and tell.
No, we do not. No, I can't. I'm just saying, I cannot agree with that because that's not even the role that I take in my personal life with my father, with my husband. I don't do that, but I just feel like, where do we get to a better ground where everyone just...
Well, I'll tell you where we get to a better ground when there's some balance. Here's how we get to a better ground. Stop coming to men like myself and saying, ooh, stop saying your side of the story when you've had 40 years, millions of dollars, and a lot of black male carcasses laying in the ground. Asking, now you want to have balance. Now you want to say, well, turn the volume down. When you weren't asking for that, when TLC was talking about Scrubs and Heard It All Before and Tyrone and all this other shit, you weren't saying none of that. Here's what you're going to do. You're going to have to sit there and listen. Because black men in general, black men in particular, got a lot to say. And black women have been heard. Men are going to be heard because you can't do anything without your men. So as a
Oh,
woman to start trying to ask your men to not speak after they've not been heard is rather rich.
okay, but can I ask a question? My question is how do you feel about the image of the Black man being propped up for demeaning Black women? Like the image of Black men is like, oh, Black men hate Black women. They're always coming for
Who's
Black women.
who's propagating that image?
Black men, I mean,
No. Who's propping up the image of black men demeaning black women and coming for black women? Who is
I personally believe that this is preferred by white society. I think that for us to be attacking one another just
excuse me,
consistently.
but who is propping it up or promoting it?
This system, this society that we're in.
Bull crap. Bull
Okay.
crap. Men's
Mhm.
channels get struck down, silenced immediately. The stuff I talk about gets considered hate speech, flagged, all this kind of stuff. Men have been put into a box to where they can't even say the truth, where women can call men trash in their titles. I'm sorry, ma'am. You're making a completely disingenuous argument. You know, you live in this world just like I do. And women in general, black women in particular, can call black men anything and get heralded praise, support, and not have to be muzzled or shut down. A man can barely agree with a woman who says she's average and not be canceled.
I just can't agree with that. I've never seen that.
Well, then open your eyes. Because if you haven't seen it, that's sad. Because it is right in front of you. My channel, they said I bashed that woman. They said I cursed that woman out. How long you been following me?
Not very long, but I did see that viral clip.
How long? About how long?
About 4 months.
4 months. That's quite a while. I've been talking to women for 6 months. Did you watch the viral video?
Yes, I did see that clip, the viral
Did
video.
you see the entire? Did you see the entire interview?
No, I will admit I did not see the entire.
Well, thank you for being honest and disingenuous. You can ask me about a clip of a viral video, and you're a follower for 4 months. I put up the excuse me. I put up the entire video. Take out the segment, 23 minutes. You couldn't be bothered to ask. See, that's the thing. You ladies don't go looking for things that are in your face. I'm sorry, ma'am. I just don't get it. How you can honestly sit back and think of men or the white supremacy in society is putting men up on a pedestal to bash black women when you see black women tearing black men apart for the last 40 years and you say nothing. They're trying to, but the black men they're tearing apart, that's your father. It's your brother. Because see, they don't make any distinction when they call us all nigga.
But black men aren't protecting black women either.
Excuse me?
Black men are not protecting black women by any.
Oh, first off, is your name Sabrina?
No, I'm the husband of Sabrina, sir.
Okay. First off, don't come at me like that. If you're not Sabrina, I don't know who you are, and you didn't even introduce yourself to me.
My name is Breon Nixon, sir. I apologize, but I would like to speak if I can, in protection of my black woman.
Yeah, and you can't. And honestly, you were on here earlier under your own name.
Oh, yes, I was, sir.
Right, and I dropped you for a reason because it is for women, not for you.
You didn't want people to conflict with your agenda.
No, I just don't want to hear from you. Because if you, as a man, you let that run free in your house and don't check that, and you allow that amount of disinformation to go on, we got nothing to talk about. That's why I dropped you in the first place. It said women. Because unfortunately, there have been too many men who let women sit there. If you honestly tell me as a man, you're going to sit here and co-sign black men ain't protecting black women. You call back on the day when I have it open for men. I hope you call back and make that argument. I'm going to go in right here. And see, that's another problem we have too much. Too many guys coming here with their capes flapping, telling women what they want to hear, acting as though they don't see this stuff and saying black men ain't protecting black women. 51% of black men are single and childless, 64% in the middle class. What do you mean about being protected? Where are their husbands? Oh, no matter how you get down to it, If you're not being protected, why? Who's there to protect you? Who's supposed to be your protector? If you're unattached, unmarried, you're out here by yourself. What is it? Every random black man who's not attached or married to you supposed to protect you? Man, you're out of your fucking mind. Men, if you agree or disagree, but I'm sorry. Anyway. Thank you. Shahrazad Ali. Sister Shahrazad Ali has been trying to say this since 1981. You know how you protect somebody? You hold them accountable for their actions. Black men have been held accountable for ours. Men get held accountable. And here's the thing. Men will sit there and at least look and say, I'm doing bad here. I could do better here. And we will do something. We won't turn around and say, you're bashing us. You're victimizing us. It's not fair. Won't try to start shame, insults, guilt, the need to be right. Start arguing with the facts. Start changing the facts, moving the goalpost. I said it before and I say it again. You want to come in here? This is exactly what I have. This is exactly what you have. This is the problem. This is why this delusion is allowed to go on. Pandering to women. Everything I said to that woman could be backed up. It wasn't based in feelings. Out of your goddamn mind. All right, Wusa.
After watching this and truly feeling the passion behind Mr. Samuel's message, it's clear that the woman in this conversation was confronted with some uncomfortable truths. With Mr. Samuel's wisdom, delivered with unmatched clarity, it's hard to ignore the reality that she missed an opportunity to think outside the box. But I hope, for her sake, she takes this message to heart and realizes the importance of change. If you found value in this discussion, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.